Hey, so everyone's trying to fight you right now. The list just goes on and on.
The list keeps growing by the second, correct.
Silva wants a rematch. You know, I'm sure Rockhold wants a rematch.
Silva, Rockhold, Weidman, Jacare, Henderson, St. Pierre.
Who's it going to be?
I don't know.
Who's the number one guy you want to fight? Is it still Henderson? Or?
I'll fight all of them one by one, each and every one. Line them up, I'll knock them down.
What do you think about Chris Weidman's, PED accusations?
I think it's ridiculous. Just because I beat somebody that he couldn't beat, all of a sudden I'm on steroids. Yeah. I've been tested more than anybody else in the history of the UFC. I've been in the UFC for 11 years. I've never tested positive, and he just needs to get a grip.
You think
Weidman being a little he's on his period, and he needs to grow up.
Do you think Weidman's a user, or do you think he's clean?
I think Weidman's a pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass?
He's got the mental level of my son. He's actually smarter than me, so.
Response. I try not to do these too much, but since it just came out, I gotta read it to you. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. It's about time that Chris Weidman just shuts the F up. He's acting like a little and we all know it. Everybody is sick of him, all that whining. He always feeling sorry for himself and making excuses. Quit being a little Chris, and get back in the cage, win a fight, and then maybe we can talk. Now, that's not a quote for me, just so you know, and you don't kick my ass next time I see you.
That sounds like Michael Bisping.
That is a Michael Bisping quote. That is a Michael Bisping quote. You nailed it. I wish I had a prize to give you right now. But that being said, what do you respond when you hear something like that from Bisping?
The guy has been hating on my accomplished career since the beginning. I mean, I came in, I went right through the ranks and was fighting Anderson Silva for the championship at 9-0. Meanwhile, that guy was in the UFC for I don't know how much longer than me, and had way more fights than me, and wasn't close to getting to that point. So he's been hating on me since the beginning, and so anything that guy says doesn't bother me at all. Congrats to him. He won the belt. He could open up his mouth, and people actually care a little bit more these days. But I don't care. Him holding the belt's not going to happen. I mean, they gave him a very gracious first title defense. I don't know when the last time someone got a first title defense, a 46-year-old guy. And that's all with due respect to Dan Henderson, because the guy's a legend. He's probably one of my favorite fighters. But in recent years, he hasn't, accomplished the things that would deserve a title fight. So Bisping's a great opponent, and I still think he can lose this fight. I still think he can get knocked out. But him holding the belt's not going to be going on very long.